To have a Virgo rising is to wear a cloak of earthly precision over the soul's true sun. You present to the world as a being of order, of discernment, of a quiet, analytical competence that seeks to mend the fractures in the tangible world. Your very presence is a subtle promise of improvement, a whispered vow that things can be cleaner, clearer, and more efficient. This is the mask you wear, the first impression you cast, that of the archivist, the healer, the meticulous craftsman of reality. But beneath this terrestrial surface, your sun, an air sign, lives in a radically different kingdom. It resides in the realm of thought, of abstraction, of invisible connections and intellectual winds. The fundamental and profoundly creative tension of your life is this: the marriage of the earthbound servant with the sky-born sovereign. This is not a simple conflict, but a sacred alchemy where mind seeks form and matter seeks meaning. Let us first descend into the nature of your air sun, for it is the central fire around which your consciousness orbits. You are not of this earth in your essence. You are a citizen of the atmosphere. Your identity is forged in the crucible of ideas, in the dance of social currents, and in the silent language of symbols. Where your Virgo rising sees the specific, the singular tree with its blighted leaf, your air sun perceives the entire forest as a single breathing idea, a pattern of energy and connection. Your mind is not a filing cabinet, as the Virgo stereotype might suggest, but a weather system, dynamic, circulating, and capable of both gentle breezes and thunderstorms of insight. Now let us illuminate how this Virgo vessel shapes the three distinct winds of the air triplicity. For you, the Gemini sun with a Virgo rising, your innate communication style is one of lightning-fast association, a playful dance of ideas that connects the seemingly unconnected. You are a natural pollinator of thought, but your Virgo rising imposes a filter, a meticulous editor that lives in the back of your mind. You may find yourself mid-sentence, correcting your own grammar, or feeling a subtle anxiety that your sparkling chatter might be perceived as frivolous or unpolished. This is the critic trying to tame the trickster. The profound psychological work here is to allow your Gemini curiosity to use Virgo's precision as a tool, not a cage. You become the master wordsmith, the journalist who can take a vast, chaotic concept and distill it into a perfectly structured sentence. Your style likely reflects this: an eclectic, talkative energy, Gemini, refined by a neat, practical, and intelligently assembled aesthetic, Virgo. People perceive you as sharp, witty, and incredibly competent, the one who can talk their way through any problem with both charm and factual accuracy. The shadow side is a mind that can become a hall of mirrors, where anxiety, Virgo, about saying the wrong thing leads to mental static, Gemini. A cacophony of self-critique that drowns out your natural flowing intellect. For you, the Libra sun with a Virgo rising, your core self seeks harmony, beauty, and relational equilibrium. You see the world through the lens of aesthetics and ethics, yearning for the perfect, graceful balance in all things. Your Virgo rising, however, does not seek balance in the abstract. It seeks functional perfection in the details. This creates a deeply fascinating paradox. You are an artist whose primary medium is reality itself. You don't just want a beautiful relationship. You want a perfectly functioning one, where the mechanisms of fairness, communication, and service are all impeccably maintained. Your Virgo rising takes your Libran ideals off the pedestal and lays them out on the workbench, asking, "But how does it work? How do we build this?" Your style is one of understated elegance. It's not the dramatic flair of a pure Libra, but a curated, tasteful, and impeccably fitting presentation. People perceive you as the gracious, helpful, and refined individual, the one who can bring order to chaos with a serene smile. The deep shadow here is the potential for a hypercriticism directed at yourself and others in the name of achieving an impossible standard of both beauty and purity. The fear of being ugly, Libra, merges with the fear of being flawed, Virgo, leading to a paralysis where no action or connection feels quite perfect enough to engage with. For you, the Aquarius Sun with a Virgo rising, you are, at your core, a revolutionary, a visionary who operates on the frequency of the future. Your mind is a laboratory for radical ideas and utopian blueprints for humanity. You are detached, objective, and wired for innovation. Your Virgo rising does something extraordinary to this. It grounds your lightning. It forces your far-seeing Aquarian visions to contend with the gritty, practical details of the present moment. You are not just the mad scientist in the tower. You are the engineer in the field, getting your hands dirty to build the future, one perfectly crafted component at a time. This is the most potent combination of healer and reformer. Your style is uniquely your own, a blend of the unconventional, Aquarius, and the utilitarian, Virgo. People perceive you as the brilliant, slightly aloof expert, the one who can fix anything and has a startlingly original solution to every problem. The profound challenge is the internal schism between your Aquarian need for absolute freedom and your Virgoan compulsion for absolute control. Your mind can become a battleground where the radical who wants to tear down all systems is constantly being second-guessed by the technician who knows how every cog in that system works. The shadow is a cold, analytical despair, seeing the flaws in the entire human experiment, Aquarius, and feeling a crushing personal responsibility to fix each one, atom by atom, Virgo, a task that is both Herculean and utterly isolating. With all the air signs with a Virgo rising, the deep, positive alchemy of this placement is the creation of a truly formidable intellect. You are not an airy-fairy dreamer. You are an architect of reality. The architecture of reality looks distinct in each case. For the Gemini Sun, the formidable intellect and architecture of reality is linguistic and connective. You build bridges of understanding between people and concepts. Your alchemy is taking a fleeting, brilliant thought and giving it the precise vocabulary and structured argument it needs to become a communicable truth. You are building with words and networks. For the Libra Sun, the architecture of reality is social and aesthetic. You build the frameworks for harmony, be it in a relationship, a community, or a physical space. Your alchemy is taking the abstract ideal of beauty or justice and creating the practical rituals, agreements, and designs that make it a lived experience. You are building with relationship dynamics and artistic principles. For the Aquarius Sun with a Virgo rising, the architecture of reality is not of systems, but of the human psyche itself. You are not here to build external technology, but to deconstruct and reassemble the very frameworks of consciousness. Your alchemy is taking the radical, visionary concept of a liberated self and understanding the daily disciplines, the examined thoughts, the released traumas required to make that freedom a functioning reality within a human life. You are building not with machines, but with the raw material of awareness, crafting a new blueprint for what it means to be authentically human, one meticulously healed fragment of the soul at a time. With all the air signs, you have the unique capacity to take the most abstract, gossamer thought and give it a body, a structure, a practical application in the world. You are the philosopher king, the scientist poet, the social reformer who also knows how to balance the books. Your mind, when integrated, is both a telescope and a microscope, capable of perceiving the grandest patterns and the most minute, meaningful details. The negative aspect, the shadow you must be honest about, is the prison of the critical mind. Your Virgo rising can so effectively armor your sensitive air sun that you build a fortress of analysis, critique, and perpetual dissatisfaction. You may intellectualize your feelings to the point of dissociation, and you may find your brilliant ideas forever stuck in the drafting phase, perpetually edited and never published, for fear they are not yet flawless. You can become a harsh judge, not only of the world's imperfections, but of your own inherently imperfect human self. So, to you, the air sun with a Virgo rising, your life's purpose is a sacred synthesis. You are here to learn that the mind, in all its boundless freedom, is not diminished by attending to the body of the world, but is instead made potent and whole. You are the bridge between the abstract and the actual. Do not let your earthly vessel become a cage for your spirit. Let it be the loom upon which you weave the winds of your thought into the tangible, beautiful, and healing tapestry of a life lived, truly, in both worlds.